Hey guys, just give me a second. I'm cooking something real quick. I'm gonna eat it, but I just want to get the stream started, let you know I'm actually gonna be here doing stuff. So, BRB! Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Stumpwater Jack. Welcome to another Time Off Tuesday. It's part 15 of a Vampyr first playthrough. Man, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know it's been a long while since the last stream. That's because I started a tour up. And even though I've been home almost every week, it's just, been tight on time and trying to spend time with my wife and do other stuff. Something had to get cut, so... But... I'm super pumped. I've been wanting to play so badly. Oh, let's second. Okay, false alarm for the moment. But yeah, I've been super excited. Been wanting to jump back into Vampyr. Man, I feel like we're so close to getting to the end game here. But it's been really fun. And last week marked the first occasion where we played the game through with no crashes. Let's see if we can keep it up today. So let's go ahead and jump on in. Let's load things up. Come on. There we go. Science without conscious. Okay. So man, like I said, I've been dreaming of playing this game. Super fun. If you're wondering again why it's all blown out, because hey, guess what? Daylight savings time came, and I know a bunch of people are super bummed about that. I was working. Actually, we were coming home from our last show, so it really didn't matter much because I spent most of my day on a bus. So, yeah, but I know for a lot of people get bummed about missing an hour of our life, especially now that they're thinking about keeping daylight savings permanent, which I think is dumb. I feel like if we're going to do away with it, then let's just keep ourselves on normal time instead of keeping us permanently daylight savings. Because, man, this is a lot of sunlight. My face is way blowing out. But, I just want to be able to enjoy being able to see outside for a little bit. But I can do this. Close my curtains somewhat. Because I don't feel like having to adjust this later when the sun goes down. But I do have my front light going off, so that's kind of changing some of us. So. Science without conscience. Time to reach the doors. Fletcher Theater. Okay, last time, yep, we leveled up and everything. I think we're all good to go. I don't think there's anything at the workbench to do. Unless I just want to make more serums or anything. Perfect. Ugh, I need more phosphorus. Or, yeah, I want phosphorus. I want phosphorus on this guy. Oh, we already did. We already upgraded him, didn't we? Woot woot. Oh, duh. Parabellum's got chemical damage. Alright. Oh, that's right, I never did finish leveling this one up, so... Hack size. Oh, I don't remember. Attack speed. Okay, so... Hacksaw is better attack speed. It takes a little more stamina. Oh, I should open up the chat so I can see what y'all saying. Oh my gosh. First thing we get frickin' spam. What garbo? Yo, bugger off, Heroic Sax. Missed me with that paying for views garbage. Alright, what was he doing here? Why not? Let's just go ahead and upgrade this, because why not? I don't know if we'll get another weapon later. Maybe that was a huge mistake, but I haven't played for a while, so. Technically, Perfect Saber does a little less damage than Perfect Hacksaw. Then the Hacksaw is faster, but takes more stamina. Alright, well, we'll keep using Saber and see what we feel like. Alright, let's see. Go check some stuff. It's been a while since we played. Stuff trying to freeze here on my end, trying to make sure stuff's still working. Alright, okay. Let's see. Look at all these people who are well. See, did I finish all bright? Yes, I did. Alright, let's do this. Hello, mother. Pretty sure I talked with everybody I could talk with last time. So I think... Let's see, Doris... Let's see, Swansea's been captured, so of course we can't go talk to him. I don't remember if I talked to my girlfriend in this game last time, but we can maybe swing by her place and see if she's there. What? Oh, let the game load. Let the game load. Forgot to do that. Finsbury Gate, District Serious. Why is it serious? Did I heal everybody? Oh, that's why. This district dropped to serious. Probably because Wish this is death? Maybe? Maybe that was before then? I don't remember.
I cannot enter.
I cannot enter. Okay, time to go to this theater. The theater. Gosh, I gotta remember all these buttons. So, again, I've had a few days off at different times, so I've been playing different games. Give me your blood. You are a... Anyways, so I've been playing, a couple things. I've been playing, more Shin Megumi Tensei 3 Nocturne. Yeah, such a mouthful. But I did decide to take a little break of it. I'm playing Warhammer Chaos Bane. Man, that game's fun. I really wish I had some friends to play with, because that seems like it's just some multiplayer goodness. Come on, lock on.
Get back in the grave!
I don't like powers. Oh, ganked me. I think about that. Oh, you jerk face, quit shooting me. Did you have any goodies for me? No, none whatsoever. This guy just had his back turned the whole time while his friends got moited. So this guy too. Die.
piece of shit!
Yummy, yummy. I've got blood in my tummy. Aluminum shard. Something which I don't need even more of. Alright, I guess we'll just go through the front door. Knock, knock. Oh, cool. I forgot. While this loads, I'm gonna eat a little bit of food and make myself real quick. Right, sorry about that.
So Priwen never left Doris's theatre after they invaded. They must be holding Edgar here in their new headquarters.
Interesting. They were lazy.
See them fancy clothes?
Dead. How dare you burn me? Chomp, chomp, chomp. Die. Buggers. Ooh, rivets. Need those. I bet you I'm probably gonna go back to the stage, but let's go up and check, see if we can get more supplies, and if there's more guys to nibble on. Yeah, you can.
Over there! There's one of them!
The man who was dead.
No rest for the wicked.
Was there a thing that jump up here? Yes. Dr. Swansea. Oh, looks like
rest for the wicked.
Okay, this leads us back outside.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
We do the Lord's work.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
Yes, yes, yes. You keep telling yourselves that. Let's see, that's locked, right? Yep. Okay.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, we didn't need to do that, but man, it was tasty.
Over there! One of them! No rest for the wicked!
No rest for the wicked.
It's locked, all right.
Oh, this is how I escaped last time. That's what this was.
No rest for the wicked.
Let's see if we can do this.
Lord, give us strength.
I'm gonna try combining the chat window. Can I do it? No. 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 I know there's a way to make the chat window a separate tab instead of a whole separate window. But I can't seem to do it. Oh no. What have I done? These big ass D's. Ooh, okay. Sorry about that. Let's see. It takes me to the stage. Was there anything else on the ground floor?
No rest for the wicked.
Oh, just straight. Interesting. Let's sneak up on him. Watch, I do go this way and I find out I can't enter this way again. Okay. Alright.
Cannot be defeated.
Yeah, you can. You're about to be defeated very badly. What? Ah! Take this! me your blood. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, what? How dare you beat on me? Now you die. Investigate the room. I know, I saw a big old chest open up, but I have a feeling that's what I'm supposed to open. Bullet screw. I pull out a bunch of glass jars and I get a lead rod and bullets. Okay. What's this? The Cullum's Report. 11/6/18. I just finished reading Doris Fletcher's journal. As painful and dreadful as it was, my God, the woman planned to see everyone in London afflicted by infecting all who would come to her play. It helped me understand greatly what is going on. Doris Fletcher's real name was Doris Jones. She was the daughter of some Harriet Jones, who had been treated as a patient for a long time at the Pembroke Hospital. I was right. I think I mentioned that. I was like, her mother is Harriet. Yep. She clearly hated her mother, but used her fame and notoriety to see her while visiting the poor and sick in the East End. I don't know exactly what happened then, but this is how her mother infected her before returning to the theater, and how she turned into that monstrosity that the leech, known as Jonathan Reed, finally defeated. The presence of that vampire in the same hospital where Harriet Jones is treated can't be a coincidence. I'm convinced he is deeply involved with the vampire plague going on in London right now. I'm also convinced Swansea is his accomplice, and that those two are planning something more terrifying than anything the Guard has ever faced. Maybe I should take some time to read the old books and manuscripts the Guard still possess to get some answers. It may prove useful. In the meantime, I better send some patrols to investigate what is occurring at the Pembroke Hospital. Now it's 11/6, not 11/8. It took me 2 days to parse through the dusty registers and books we keep in the vault. God, I hate losing time like this. The search did prove fruitful for once. I found 2 pages that could be related to our present situation, a copy of William Marshall's memoirs. I took them with me to read more carefully. The creature the Marshal says he fought in 1666, this disaster that aimed to destroy London, is very similar to what happened with Doris Fletcher. Disease, infection, hate of the living, a desire to see the city ransacked. I have no doubt now that the bloody old leech of William Marshall is behind all this, and that he is back. This would be our greatest accomplishment, if the Guard could at last find and destroy that old bastard. I believe what Marshall did in 1666 is exactly what Reed is now trying to do. Did the creature of the disaster escape their will? Why is it why Marshall destroyed him in 1666, and Reed did the same with Doris Fletcher before she became such a creature? I don't know. But those two are clearly working together, and Swansea is helping them. I will immediately give orders to have him arrested and interrogated. As for Reed, I'll assure that evil beast myself, then we'll deal with William Marshall and this disaster thing. Everyone will prevail once more.
Doris Fletcher was about to become a disaster. I'm getting close to having all the evidence.
Sage theater key. Small key with a tag saying acting school basement. Access reserved to authorized students and theater staff. Cool, let's try came in. Let's see. Aluminum pot, shotgun shell. Swansea's in the next room. The door is locked.
I cannot enter.
Let's bring in a shotgun shell. Freeman exterminator. Oh, I see you.
Killing's all you deserve. Die, beast!
Come fight me, coward.
Want some of this? Hey, leeches!
You're dead. Don't want to go that way. Aluminum powder. Nothing. What a disappointment. Son, I am disappointed. What's this?
It's locked.
Pin note, evidence safe. Tell further note, the safe will be used to store sensitive evidence. It must always be locked. If you need to access it, just find me on the last floor to get the key. And bloody remember to bring it back to me when you're done, Rodney.
I should find the key to that box.
Pin note. William Marshall's memoirs. Ooh, this is what he was talking about. See, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole finally agreed to meet me in London. They proposed to meet inside the new cathedral of St. Paul. I like the wit and solemnity of these men. What a symbol to choose the place where I defeated this disaster, but also the place where I fell. I agreed to their proposition. There in the sacred silence of the church and under the eye of God, they respectfully listened to me. They acknowledged my victory against this evil creature, the Deus Astro, the Eater of Stars, who only wished to spread death and pestilence all around her. Since they acknowledged my will to save London in 1666, they heard my request, my burning desire to stop the blood of hate. Their primate promised to come back to me with an answer. The primate of St. Paul wrote back to me with just a name, the Tear of Angels. According to him, this ancient artifact could heal anything, cleanse any blackened soul, and purify my blood. Blessed be the Lord. It took me more than 100 years to find a cure for the blood of hate, but I may finally have found it. Soon the rage shall end. Soon I may repair the wrong I did and cleanse my failures. Now all I need to do is retrieve the necessary ingredients to create the artifact. Blood of the purest heart mixed with the blood of a king. To find such rare ingredients is not what worries me the most, for time is on my side. It is the last part that worries me. Pure essence of garlic. I'm afraid it will literally hurt like hell when I drink the antidote. But if that's the price to pay to cleanse my soul and correct my mistakes, I am ready to endure this excruciating pain.
Blood of a pure heart? Garlic? Blood of a king? I don't understand. Perhaps this is what McCullum drank. I had better keep that in mind.
A few ancient and torn off vellum pages taken from the William Marshall's memoirs. Vampire Knight, new collectible. making sure that wasn't the note. I'm making sure I can read this now. Let's see. The Blood Goddess Heresy. Anyways, the Vampire Knight. A page probably stolen from some sort of manual or guide. William Marshall. Forget the legend about the man, the one most of you never heard of, you lazy bastards. Forget the empty tomb and temple church. Forget the death of those among us who died trying to locate him. We, the guard, know that he is still hiding somewhere. That's the only fact you must keep in mind. Another small detail we need to keep in mind. This little fucker is clever. How many times have we thought we had cornered him, to finally only find old dust and cobwebs? Marshall has been a vampire for 1,000 years. We're no match until we change our plans concerning his hunt. So, here are a few questions for you, lazy bastards, and I want all of them answered before speaking of another great hunt to pin the leech down. Who helped him escape his den under Temple Church? We know now for a fact that a private contractor was paid to move a large coffin from the church a few years before he investigated the tomb. What exactly did the traders of the Brotherhood of St. Paul discuss with Marshall when they met in 1785 in London? The report of this meeting has been burnt, but witnesses remain of a request made by Marshall to accept a specific book in their library. Why does the monstrosity known as Lady Blackwood seem linked to Marshall? They exchanged letters. She went in London to meet him in 1786, according to the Brotherhood spies. She tried to discreetly buy his castle in Wales in 1793 before fleeing when spotted by our fearless mentor Kendlestone. See the pattern here? What happened during these few years? Why such agitation activity? Answer these questions, my brothers, and you will find the path to our most eminent foe, William Marshall, oldest vampire in England to survive our righteous wrath. From Know Your Enemies by Carl Eldridge. True and later. Just need one more document and I have them all. Okay. As far as I know, this is still... Oh. Don't think I want to go in there yet. I'm double checking. Okay, I do not want to go in there yet, actually. If I can't go in there. Because actually, I want to go. I know a little bit what's about to happen up ahead. All I know is I don't want to go in there yet. So first, we're gonna do this. We're gonna finish a side mission. I know, such intrigue. I hear somebody. Where is he? Where are these jokesters? Oh, they're upstairs. Okay. Oi, mate.
Be strong, brothers! Let's pin it down!
What? You jerk. Give me a blood. And now die. Die.
I can now open the box.
Brand new key. Recently crafted key with a small tag evidence safe. Pandora's Vox investigation updated. Let's see. Keys. Open the safe and retrieve treasure all trees notebook. Okay, that's right. He asked me not to read it.
We cannot be defeated!
I can hear you. squeaks. A squeak, a squeak, a squeak. Okay, so I need to remember, don't read the note, just pick it up. And if I read correctly, there is a way to open, or way to both read the note and make it count as if I didn't read the note, but I have to do a certain thing, a certain way. We'll see if I can not screw it up. I keep hearing a jerk outside, but yet I don't see anybody.
I really don't know if I should read this.
Don't click the thing right now because I'll automatically read it, and that means I will. Yeah. Okay. Let's go upstairs.
Be strong, brothers.
Where are you, you jerk face? Why do I keep hearing you yell?
Give us strength.
Go search around for some jerk face to kill because I'm tired of him yelling.
Fear no evil.
See this back room I escaped out of before? Where's this jerk face? I want him to stop yelling. Alright, time to walk out the front door. Maybe he'll spawn when I come back and I can eat his face. Okay, but in the meantime, I'm gonna eat real food in a second.
Return at a more convenient time.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so quickest way back to where I need to go in West End. Probably just go this way. Hopefully, too many enemies haven't respawned and I can just walk. loading. Loading, loading, loading. Let things load for a second. And open. Oh, how did I not notice that before in this district? Oh. Nope, I can't dash right now. Dawson and Dawson.
Women's right to vote is only the first step. Women of all countries unite.
Oh, I see. Did I buy from him already? Callan.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Still need his hint.
I may have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
Yep, I think I already bought from him. That's why I was probably able to make the weapons I was able to, because I bought from him. Okay. Okay, there'll probably be some blockheads I gotta hurt around here. Oh look, no, still cleared out from last time. Huzzah. Trying to find. Where is it? I know I read a thing where you can. Right. Okay. Do-do-do-do. Wah. Okay. Now I'm gonna watch a quick little thingy to make sure I get the timing of this right, but I believe I can cheat it by saying I didn't read it, but before I give it over to him, if I pause it at the right spot, I can read the note and then get both. So, 1 second while I investigate. Okay, let's see if I can get this right.
Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Nope, don't want to do the cards thing.
I found your notebook. The one the guard of Prewan stole from you.
And you've brought it back to me. That's excellent news, Jonathan. Were you able to keep yourself from reading it?
Yes.
I need to beat
I
myself.
give it back to you untouched.
Then...
Ooh.
Until we meet again.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if it amuses me to go.
Ooh, let's see if I did this right, especially since I got distracted because I've got to mute myself again. Okay, make sure I mute him. So, a personal notebook labeled like this: personal professional. Read it and face my wrath. Here we go. 8th January 1918. The cards worry me, for they keep on announcing the coming of an imprecise but terrible danger, distinct from this awful war. I better call back the legates. Legates? I don't know how to pronounce it. Legates. Feel like if it's Latin, then it should be legates. I don't know. To London and tell them to observe and report any unusual events. 15 March 1918. Something is definitely going on. The cards keep hiding what is approaching, and that can only mean something powerful is moving, something so strong and potent the cards cannot fully reveal its nature. All the legates but one are back in London. His mission, Lhasa, is too crucial to be aborted. The only noticeable event is the frequent meetings between Aloysius Dawson and the Ascalon Club. It's nothing to worry about for now. 24th July 1918, a terrible epidemic is upon us, and I don't like this at all. My legates have been sent back overseas to protect them from the disease, but also to find any clue about the origin of the plague. I am not totally convinced this is all natural. In the past, we had many cases of vampire activity linked with sudden epidemics. We must remain vigilant. 17th August 1918. All over the world, hundreds of thousands of dead, broken families, despair and affliction deeply rooted in our hearts. This epidemic is a curse. Reports from every country tell me this catastrophe has no boundaries, no limits. The good news is that the disease seems to have withdrawn. The bad news is the cards keep on foreseeing a calamity. 19th September 1918. Cards were right from the beginning. A calamity is upon us. The best sign may be the return to the Guard of Prewan. Geoffrey McCullum himself is back in London. He is actively inquiring and recruiting members for a new campaign. Whatever I may think of McCullum's methods, I must admit he has a good nose for danger. We must all stay alert. 21st of September 1918. McCullum did not waste any time. At least 3 of his warhounds have been ordered to survey me. Same old hate, same old methods once again. They will inquire about all my moves, all my acquaintances, all my actions. I know they are convinced I am an immortal plot against them, against humanity. Stupid hunters. I have no time for this. I may have my secrets, but I am not the conspiring foe they're after. But they are right about something. The cataclysm will not be avoided. 15th of October. For the second time since I am the Primate of St. Paul, I fear for the city. Skulls are invading London and the entire country. No, not invading. They are already here. They are among us, released by the flesh of the many infected. Observers of the Brotherhood tell me that foreign vampires are arriving from all over Europe, delighted to get their share of innocent and suffering flesh. This country, as you may know it, may be on the verge of oblivion. I still don't know what is maneuvering against us. The cards are still worrying me, as if the real danger is not yet revealed yet. I am convinced that the Guard of Prewan is about to launch a second great hunt. This is the only explanation to the patterns of activities deployed by McCullum. Control of strategic command posts all over the city, creation of many new weapons, robbery to quickly finance this expensive undertaking. I know my name will be on the list if they decide to hunt down all identified vampires in England, but I refuse to submit to this threat. 17th of November. A Prewan attack is imminent. Scouts and patrols are getting closer every night. I can't even blame them, for the situation is critical. A few reports even claim the horned vampire may be back. but their business never ceases to astonish me. How can they keep considering me a foe? Have I not proved that I am their ally? Have I not done all I can to protect mortals? This is my last entry in this journal. May God have mercy on our souls? Question mark.
My friend,
can't
you
believe
deserve a
it.
little something to reward your fortitude.
I suspect to be a vampire, but he told us this. Like, this shouldn't be a hint since he legitimately told us this. He told us that the guard suspected him of being a vampire.
Please, have this, with my gratitude.
What's in the notebook?
I can't answer you, Jonathan, since you chose not to open it.
And now, I can read the other note he just gave me. Heresy of the Pure Blood. Except this wasn't it. Yeah, wait, what? Did he not just give me... Or is it one of these that I just didn't notice before? Oh, Origin of the Brotherhood. Here we go. This is it. I think this is the thing I had right. The name of the Brotherhood that St. Paul stole comes from the mythical figure of Paul Aurelian, Latin Paulinus Aurelianus, the great Welshman evangelist of the 6th century. Paul Aurelian is supposed to have died in 575 at the age of 140 years and was one of the 7 founding saints of Brittany. According to the legend, St. Paul Aurelian used his sacred stole as a leash to tame a ferocious dragon, and then cast the terrible beast into the sea. The saint is long gone now, but we of the Brotherhood keep his stole as a precious relic. Sometimes called the Brotherhood of the Stole, or even the Stole, we are a secret society of scholars who observe and identify the presence and activity of the vampires in Great Britain, known as Watchers. The men and women of the Brotherhood vow to express a neutral attitude towards vampires. We believe we can be useful guides for those immortals sometimes tempted to unleash their appetite. We postulate that vampires are not evil by essence. Over the centuries, we have witnessed that some vampires are able to transcend their predatory nature to protect mortals. Great mythological or historical figures, which we know were vampires, prove that enlightened mortals might agree to protect and guide mankind through difficult ages. Above the Watchers are the legates, or the legates. I'm just going to say legates. Legates who represent the authority of the primate wherever they go. As such, they have the right to call for the bane of the dragon. It is an ancestral ritual only known by the primate himself, used when the time comes, and proof has been gathered that another beast must be cast into the sea. The gathering and study of ancient texts are our main source of information used to understand the origin and behavior of the immortals. Recently, I decided that our legates should be allowed to travel and explore all parts of the world to expand our field of researches. Blessed by the sacred stole, the bravest of our watchers even dare to approach and contact vampires to interview them and gather intelligence at the source. We still have so much to learn and to discover. Our journey may never end, and that may be the greatest beauty of our task. From whispers of our past, such as all trees and promise. Okay, so check in. Okay, now that I got what I need from him, let's just ask him.
Tell me the truth, Usher. Are you a vampire?
By the stole, you really thought you could force Usher Talltree to yield to your little mind tricks like an oblivious mortal?
Why can't I force you to answer me then?
I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole. It comes with certain advantages, like accessing the greatest library in the country and avoiding answering certain questions.
So, are you or are you not a vampire?
As a brilliant man once said, to be unambiguous can only be to one's own detriment.
Or is he William Marshall? Or is the guy in blood William Marshall? Who knows?
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Fool and the Empress, again. What are the cards trying to tell us?
Investigation succeeded. Okay, now from what I've read, this is supposed to be some... Give us collectible. Which is supposed to be some kind of hint. Let's see. He gave me this, Origin of the Brotherhood. Bane of the Dragon, Lost Library. The Bane of the Dragon. I don't know how this is supposed to help open this thingy. Oh, let me look. Let me see. Okay, whatever. I don't really know. He just gave me this portion of the Brotherhood. As far as I know, he didn't give me anything else. Why? Why? I'm trying to turn the page. Why can't I turn the page? Monstrous found 5 to 740 years. One of the 7 founding in San Bernardino Revolution. Oh my goodness, okay, how do I open up this thingy? check in. Okay, hold on. Maybe I need to actually look at. Oh! I need to look at. Here's this. What's this mean? Huh. What's this mean? There's something here with the symbol. Look at that, there's one little dot. Wow. Well, look at this. There's super secret hidden. Oh my goodness. So, okay. Okay. Smell the results. No, it's not about the results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double checking. Double checking. So according to this, the documents. Let's see. Let's fix that. So we already know circle is 1, or fish is 1, and circle is 2. And it mentions a document I don't have yet. I'm guessing I don't have. Rare species of vampires says circle is 4. Look at that. Skulls. Fish is 5. Blood is an addiction. Diamond is 6. So that means if we look here, the origin, so that means 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. So we should go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what is what? Is there anything that lets us know which starts off as which? Let's try this way. So 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Circles. So then 2, 3, 4, 5. So then 4. 5, 6. Okay, well, let's do it from this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, fine. Try it from this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try facing so it's okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, last one. 1, 2, 3. What? Don't like this, come on. One, 2, 3, 4. Come on now. I'm putting in. Oh, I gotta wait for it to rise all the way back up. Fine. Alright, here we go. Down. Up. try this one more time. From what I've read, it indicated because there's nothing that indicates which one is actually which. So fine. Whoa! Fucking finally! Bloody roots! True dragon bane details. This ancient sword with a Latin phrase engraved on the blade has been forged in Wales during the 6th century and belongs to Paulus Aurelianus, founder of the Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole. Legend says he had this blade forged before he chose the path of exile and left England with his people. Dragonbane has been passed to each new primate of the Brotherhood, and may have been used in secret ceremonies when the primate was sent on a path of war to defeat a hostile creature. The sacred sword was supposedly lost during the schism between the Brotherhood and the Vampyr in the middle of the 19th century. It seems a few copies may have been made, but this is the true and original Dragonbane. Wow. Oh, it's only a true melee. You can upgrade it. Ooh. Now I spent those aluminum pots. Means I've got to buy more. Recollections of Paulus Aurelianus. To my legates, or any clever stranger who would one day decipher the code leading to this parchment, this was not written for you, but for me. Sorry about that. Crack my neck. As the founder of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, I had many names and too long a story. These few lines are meant to help me remember who I was, what choices I made, and why I did what I chose to do, to never cease to inquire about immortals, and firmly banish any of them who would prove evil. Through the centuries of my long life, I have been given many names and many titles, but I remember being born on the beautiful island of Albion. I forget the precise date, but I was told it was during the summer of the first quarter of the 5th century after the birth of the Christian Messiah. I vaguely remember my mother's voice, as sweet as fresh honey, when she sang to my older brother and me. She named me Paul and my brother Emrys. My father was a strong knight of the kingdom of Pendition. I think I had a happy childhood. I learned to read and was taught by wise men. Then the Saxons came and all was lost. The invaders came from the east and took the land. That was before the false prophet known as the Horned Trickster presented himself in front of King Gorthigrin to foresee the fight of the red and white dragons and the defeat of our people. His words were so powerful that the king made him his advisor. As soldiers, as warriors, my father and my brother had no choice but to stand by their king and fight. As a priest, I was free to choose another path. After the death of our mother, I led the exile of my people. I led them across the sea, the young, the old, and the sick, to the islands of Ushant and Bats, to the city of Oxamor, where we had to learn new languages. And in all these places I went, I spoke the truth. I spoke the truth and the true faith, and I spoke about the devil and his crooked horns. With the years, I had almost forgot about the face of my mother and force of my youth. about the fall of our land and the death of my relatives. I had so much to accomplish. I was a bishop. I had a flock to guide. My eyes looked into the future. I forgot how to remember my previous life. I was old and at peace when my brother Emrys found me, many years after his tomb had been sealed. I saw his dead flesh walk toward me in the dim light of the evening, and his rotten mouth spoke ill of me. He called me a traitor, for I had fled the land of our ancestors while he remained to fight. The trickster was his master now, and he had granted him unnatural and prolonged life. I called my own brother the son of the dragon, and a dragon himself, for that was what he had become. But he refused to listen. Sounds like the first vampire stuff. He wanted me to join him and help him protect Albion, to unite our people again in the next battles to come. To achieve victory, he offered me everlasting life. As I refused, he attacked me, and his fangs and claws went deep into my flesh. Finally, I managed to bind him with my stole, and the power of God struck him. I sent him away, back to the sea and to the shadows, forbidden to ever come back. This is the true story of my brother and of my stole. This is how we were both defeated, for my words did not convince him, and his bite corrupted me. Soon I died, and I rose from my grave to forever walk under the clouded moon. I drank the blood. I changed my face. For the crime I had committed upon my own kin, I swore to go back to Albion. There I would watch and protect the land my own way, strengthened by my faith, but blinded by the sun. Of my weakness I would make strength, a ray of hope in the darkness for the centuries to come, under many disguises among the livings, bound to my oath to protect the living from the threat of the dragons, and ready to ban any of them who would prove evil. I doubt he has anything new to say about it, but we'll just talk to him anyways.
Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read. Good evening, Jonathan Reed.
Have you any news concerning...
You unburdened his heart.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander. The Fool and the Empress. Again. What are the
It's
cards
locked, all
trying
right.
to tell us?
Am I the fool? Is she the Empress? What are we? Oh. That supposed to be from outside, or is that a light bulb? I need more experience, though. Okay, well, shoot. I think I need more XP. I don't know if I need the XP, but I think in order to give me an option of what I want to do here soon, I need some XP. Let me see if there's any other people I can talk to. There are hints I can gather. Calhoun, how do I get yours, Calhoun? Tell me. Reveal your secrets to me. Dang it. Literally can't do find this last hit until I do what I need to do next. Shoot. Pretty sure I found everyone else's hits that can be found. Except his stupid Thomas Elwood. Shoot. I guess I have to just try to do what I'm gonna do. Because that's way too many fights to try to
It seems violence and madness.
get experience that way. It's way too many fights. Shoot. Gross. Stop that. You stop that grossness. Oh no. Oh, sorry, I thought I saw something in the open, but instead it was just a poster. Oh, is that a big boy? Oh, it's a full cut. It's a big boy. Oh no! The game's crashed. Sorry, everyone. Oh, I'll restart here soon. Is it? Oh man, we did so good last time too. All right, folks. If you're still hearing me, well, man, this thing crashed hard. Didn't even freeze. It crashed. It says it's checking the error status too, and that might have froze. Now the background's still moving, but wow, that crashed hard because I'm still at 0%. Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. Like I said, this isn't the end. I will start back up, but we'll see when that happens, because right now I currently can't do anything. Oh, there we go. 100%.